What's up, gamers? Back again with another tips video, and these are going to be 5 ways to get the most out of your gaming experience. For anyone who's watching this, just hope you find it really informative and beneficial for you, and hope you can incorporate this if you're not doing some of these things already. That being said, let's just get right into the video. Oh, and also, Happy New Year. I know it is now 2018, and I hope it's an even better year for all of us this year. And yes, I know that was a lot of years. It sounds awkward now that I think about it. But anyways, let's get right into the video. Let's get to what you're really in here for. Oh, and one other thing. My commentary over this video is going to be over a little bit short. So if you're okay with, just watching some gameplay without any talking, then, feel free. But I'm just letting you guys know it's going to be a little bit short before the video is over. But anyways, let's get into it. Starting this list off at number 1 is going to be your internet connection. When it comes to internet connection, there's 2 ways you can go about this. Either wireless or wired. My recommendation to get the most out of your internet is going wired. The reason why is because when you have a wired internet connection, you're going to have just an overall stronger signal strength, and resulting in you're going to have a lower ping when it comes to like fighting games, things like that. You're less likely to get disconnected from games, especially like in these new Call of Duty games where a lot of times you get disconnected or you're just having trouble joining your friends' lobbies and things like that. And it's also going to give you a better upload and download speeds. And I mean, when it comes to online video games, one of the keys is to have a really good connection. It doesn't matter if you're a really good player. If you don't have a really good connection, you're going to be losing a lot to these lower end players. Number 2 at this list is gaming monitors. There's a difference between gaming monitors and just a regular TV. The difference is latency. Latency is basically the time it takes for your monitor or your TV to receive input from your gaming console and then for it to be projected on the screen for you to see. Monitors are really good at this feature actually. They're really low in latency, and therefore it's going to give you a quicker image on your screen, which is obviously going to give you an advantage for those who are just using TVs. I mean, it's not like nothing that's too big of a difference to most people, but I mean, for those who are like serious gamers or hardcore gamers or who just want to get the most out of their experience, like I said, it is going to be something that you will notice over time. I know I just got a gaming monitor recently, not too long ago, and I didn't really see the difference in the beginning, I'm not going to lie. But it wasn't until I went back to playing on a TV is when I noticed that there was a slight delay from playing on my monitor, and ever since then, I never really want to go back unless I'm just playing for fun. Then I'll play on the TV. But I highly recommend getting a gaming monitor to anyone out there who's just trying to get the most out of their experience. I'm not gonna lie, they're a little pricey, especially like the 4K monitors nowadays. But if you just give it like a year or so, I'm pretty sure they'll go down in prices. But I mean, if you have the extra cash and you want to, I mean, I would say it's a good investment. And even if you're not really a hardcore gamer, they're really good for just using as a PC monitor. And yeah, that one right there is at number 2 for me. But if you're not sold on that and you don't want to get a gaming monitor, a lot of TVs nowadays have this game mode feature. If you go to your settings, you can usually find it. And the only difference is that you're gonna have a slight decrease in your graphics. They're not gonna look as nice. But you're gonna have lower latency in return, and I think that's really important when it comes to online gaming. And so yeah. In at number 3 is gaming headsets. Gaming headsets are obviously beneficial just because of their sound quality, but it also has a feature that it gives you the ability to pinpoint enemies whenever you're playing like a first-person shooter. You can hear where they're going to be coming from, which direction, and it just gives you the slight advantage for those who don't have gaming headsets. Not only that, but like if for those who are those late night gamers, I know I'm one of them. But whenever you're playing those late night games and you don't want to disturb anybody, headsets are perfect for that. They also include mics, which is another good thing because I mean, a lot of us who play online like to talk to friends and just for teamwork or just whatever. And headsets, they range in all kinds of prices. They can be really expensive as far as to $300, or they can be really cheap to $15. So I mean, their price ranges vary to fit anybody's financial budget, and that's why that one's at number 3 for me. In at number 4 is your controller. Most controllers with game consoles, they have Bluetooth, they're wireless. I mean, that's a cool feature and all. But when it comes to gaming, if you want to get the most out of your gaming experience, I recommend plugging in your controller to your console and having a wired connection. The reason why is because, again, it has to do with latency. Whenever you're playing wirelessly with your controller, there's a slight delay from the time it takes for you to move your joystick and then the time it takes for your little character to move. It's not really that big of a difference. But a lot of those hardcore gamers, if you ever see them play, a lot of them use wired controllers, and it's just to minimize that latency, that slight lag that there is, that delay in the movements of your game, and it's just gonna overall give you a better fluent movement in your character, and that there is why it's at number 4 for me. It's a really simple thing. A lot of us have a USB cord laying around the house anyways. Just plug that into your console and then the other end into your controller, and you're good to go. And my 5th and final tip would have to be watching the pros. If you want to get good at a video game, I recommend watching the pro players play the game. That's something that I do myself. And when you're watching them, you just want to, you don't want to just sit there and watch them just for entertainment and just be amused by everything that they're doing. You actually want to study and learn what they're doing and understand why they're doing what they're doing. And, take like little mental notes. And then whenever you go play your game, you can kind of mimic some of the strategies and things that they do and they use. And to me, that's been really beneficial. I had really great success in doing that. And it just gave me a better understanding of the game. And especially once you understand the reasons why they're doing all the stuff that they're doing, yeah, it'll make a lot more sense to you. And it'll just give you that slight advantage, I think. And also it's also entertainment. You get to just watch it just for fun. So why not? I mean, it's a learning experience and it's fun for you also. So that there is a number 5 for me. And that's pretty much gonna wrap up this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
Strafing run inbound. You carried the day. Nice work, soldier.